are some of the common misconceptions about the IELTS test that you would like to maybe debunk or something?
Okay. Um, there are quite a number of them actually. Sometimes people come with their preconceived notions about the test. In the various portions, or let's say in the various modules of the test, too, there are some misconceptions there as well. I'll touch only on a few of them. The first one is that, especially during the speaking test, some candidates feel like they need to have a white person's accent, like a British accent or an American accent, in order to perform well in the speaking test. However, you don't need an accent to pass. There are four criteria that they assess in the speaking test, and accent is not one of them. So you don't need to speak like a British, you don't need to speak like an American. You can speak like a local Ashanti man or woman, or a Northerner, or even a Nigerian, and do very well on your test. So far as you're able to check all the assessment criteria that they have for the speaking test. And then another
Yes.
misconception about the speaking test is that some people feel that there is one particular way of answering questions in the speaking test, but it is not like that. Like I mentioned, there are four areas they use to assess. They will assess fluency and coherence, lexical resources, grammatical range and accuracy, and your pronunciation. So regardless of the answer that you provide to a certain question, so far as you are able to check these four criteria boxes, you get a very good score. So there can be five people um, answering the same question differently, but all do well because you're able to check all the boxes. So you don't need to have one particular answer in order to pass the test. Besides the speaking test, there are a few other misconceptions too. Um, One of them is that some testing centers are easier than others. I have had students who we've trained and then they decided to travel from Kumasi, from Accra to Kumasi, in order to take the test because they heard that examiners and invigilators are quite lenient there. However, all testing centers have the same standards, the same marking criteria, and then you have the same chances of getting a score in one center as anybody else in a different center. The examiners undergo a lot of training. They undergo strict sets of rules and procedures that they need to follow in order to conduct the test and mark it. So, regardless of the test center that the candidate takes the test in, you have the same chances of doing well based on your level of preparedness. It doesn't really have anything to do with the examiner's generosity or the test center's ease, or let me say, as they would put it, that some test centers are easier than others. It is impossible for someone to replace you in the test center to take the exam in your name, because they'll take a picture of the person to appear on the certificate. Then they will check the ID card that was used, usually which is the Ghana card or the passport that you use in registering for your test. And without that ID card on the test day, you will not be allowed to take the test. So candidates need to be aware of that. If anyone takes money to take the test for you, it is highly possible that they are going to forge certain documents to give you a bad score, which is likely going to land you in trouble at immigrations or for whatever reason that you want to take the test.